Hey everyone, lesson 6, level 7, choosing your own adventure. Still, by overriding the equals method, we are going to do the baseball player, where we override the equals method in the player class to check if two player objects have the same position. So let's take a gander at the baseball player object. So we are literally just checking if two objects have the same instance variables. I get it. So here in the Team Runner class, I have an array of player objects, and there are name and position, name and position, name and position, name and position, name and position. And then we create a team object that takes that player array as input, if you will. And then I have a new player object down here called Max, and that's Max Scherzer as a starting pitcher. So there is a starting picture up there. So I don't know if they want to return the starting pitcher. Let's see. Override the equals method to check if two player objects have the same position. If both player objects have the same position, return true. Otherwise, return false. So we should see a true coming back from this. If we did this right now, we would end up with probably a false, or nothing running at all, because the equals method isn't even done yet. Yeah, so no player found. Very good. So let's go. Here's the team class. Got it. And so if I go to the get same position, it's looking through the player list and seeing if it finds something that is equal to the other. And if it is, it returns it. And if it's not, it returns no player found. So let's go to the player class and let's scroll down. I'm going to need the get position method down here. But so we're going to start comparing the other object to this object that we have. Because remember, it is this. Remember, it works like this dot equals to the other. That's what we're doing. So what I'm interested in is maybe this and other are just aliases for each other. So I'm going to go if this is equal to the other. If that's the case, I want to return true. Now it is also possible that maybe, like, I just want to know is the other object even an instance of, and it's got to be a lowercase s, is it even an instance of the player object? Because if it's not, I don't need to do anything. So I'm going to go, like, see, I'm going to negate this in case it is true, and that should be a capital P. So if it's a if other's not even an instance of the player object, I might as well just go ahead and return this to be false. Now, if neither of those two cases are the same, what I want to do is let's actually just take that object and force it to be a player object and check the name on it. So I'm going to take a player object and I will call it the other player, and I'm going to take the other object and I'm going to cast it as a player object. And then I simply want to see if this object that I have, get position, is the same as the other player, where I get that position. Okay, let's run it and see what it does. Hey, Clayton Kershaw, starting pitcher. So it returned the other one that was the match. So that worked.